Welcome back to Friday Night Lingo with your host, Julia.
And Josie. And today we have a special guest, our very first guest, Hayden Hoberg.
Hello.
We're really excited. So Hayden goes to the University of Arizona, and obviously we go to community college. So we want to bring her on and talk about the differences between community college and university. So yeah, anything you would like to say?
It's very different. Josie tells me a lot of stories about her school and like the frats and all that kind of stuff. And it's just very different.
Well, they're probably a lot different, especially because you go to U of A.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, how is the partying like there?
Mm-hmm. The partying is insane.
I bet.
Yeah, it's only been a semester. A lot has gone down. The frats get suspended a lot.
Yeah.
Like sexual allegations or like
Kids,
people or
yeah, there has been a couple of rape allegations.
Oh, wow.
And kids get sent to the hospital, especially like during pledging and stuff. Yeah, they get sent to the hospital for like drinking too much. But yeah, just like
how are frat guys?
Oh,
They're really frat guy, like
yes.
UCLA, they like arts. Like
No.
little nerd frat guys.
No, they're very, very frat guys. Like I don't even know how to explain it. They're so like involved with themselves that like they'll come up and try to talk to you.
Yeah.
They'll try to like rizz you up, you know. And
kind of like what Mew is something like Mew.
No, they try to like rizz you up and like.
Where they like with their
That's
mewing.
yeah.
Why guys do that here at Rock?
They do.
Yeah, I was talking to someone, and he was like, "Yeah, my friends go up to girls all the time and just jokingly do it, but like it pulls girls." I'm like,
That would never pull me.
Really, I think it would be so funny, like, especially if I'm drunk. I'd be like, "That's hilarious."
Going to the frats drunk is really funny. Like, honestly, like you can still have a fun time if you're not drunk, but like just watching everything happen. Like, oh my gosh, there was this video, and I saw it like last week. These two girls, and like the frats have cameras, you know. There's two girls and one guy, and we were watching the cameras, and this one girl was making out with this frat guy.
Oh my gosh.
And then her friend that was standing right next to her got like jealous or something and pushed the girl away and then started making out with the guy.
What?
So it was like they were both making out with that one guy.
That's so.
And they kept like pushing each other away. Like it was so weird.
How do
like
girls do that?
Aren't the sweethearts like crazy?
Yeah, the sweethearts are like they're so full of themselves. They're so full of themselves. It's actually crazy.
Really?
They started making out with each other.
Oh, really?
That's weird.
That's interesting.
Okay, well, we have a couple questions that we wanted to ask. So to start, let's just start with the basics. How did we meet? How did we become best friends?
Me and Josie met in middle school. 7th grade.
8th grade.
8th grade?
No.
I thought it was 7th grade.
It was 8th grade.
We met in 8th grade math help class.
Yeah.
We were both terrible at math, so we ended up in the same math class. And there was only like 10 kids in there.
It was like for the...
I was in one of those classes too.
Yeah.
And our teacher hated us because we were terrible at math.
But
our
he's
class,
so great.
yeah. He was a very great teacher, but we were just weren't his favorite class because we were so bad. But yeah, and then we just hung out a lot. We never hung out outside of school.
We didn't even hang out in school, only during class.
Yeah, it was really only during that class because we had like such different friend groups and stuff. And then, yeah, in high school we reunited like end of freshman year. And
it was like the beginning of sophomore year because I think I DM'd you and
yeah, she hit me up.
Yeah.
No, into the DMs?
Yeah, I did. I actually did because she posted, like, you know how like people post their schedules, like their classes on Instagram or something. She posted hers, and we ended up having the same yoga class. And because we were COVID freshmen. It was like our first time being on campus, like our first days of school. And so, like, I was super nervous to go to class, like, without knowing anybody. And I was like, oh, like, I kind of know her. We had a class together. So I, like, DM'd her. I was like, hey, would you want to, like, walk to class together?
You're probably like, what the?
And she was like, yeah, of course. And then we just hung out the rest of the class. So, like, it was really...
Yeah.
That class was
Our
interesting.
yoga class was really interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
we made so many friends, though.
this girl next to us, Lily, we have no idea where she is now.
Yeah.
Like, she literally just disappeared one day. She was in our yoga class.
But she was a senior.
Yeah, she was a senior and we were sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
She would bring her vape into yoga class, and one time she like pulled it out of her pocket and just started hitting it in the yoga room.
Yeah.
But it was like dark, so the teacher couldn't see. And it was so funny. And
Our yoga teacher was so funny, too.
yeah, she had a Birkenstock tan line. That's how like yoga.
And she had these leggings that were tan, and in the dark, you can't see them, so it looks like she's butt-ass naked.
She would wear them all the time, and then literally she would take off her shoes. And it was like dark, and you could see the white lines on her feet from her Birkenstock.
Because we also had we have a 4x4 schedule at our high school. So it was like, you would get somebody like first semester, and then you had somebody second semester as well. Like a different class, like 4 different classes per semester. And so we had our first semester, and so it was right after summer. So her tan line was like going crazy.
But yeah,
And then,
still to this day, don't know where that girl Lily went.
yeah, I know.
She just disappeared one class, never came back.
Yeah. I think I saw her at her graduation, though.
Well, that's good. At least she graduated.
Yeah.
There was some people like that. Like at graduation, like my class was really small. Like I'm like, wait, where is this person? Like, are they not graduating? There's like people that like
Yeah.
didn't graduate.
And there were some people that I didn't see at graduation, but I knew they graduated.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird.
Yeah. But, like, I was actually surprised she graduated because the class, she was a senior and it was a sophomore class.
Yeah.
Like, she failed it sophomore year and junior year and had to
Do you
retake
guys have
it.
specific like elected or like
Like, classes you
so
take
many
that year. Like freshman year, you would take bio and you had to take English every year. And then, so it was bio freshman year, chemistry sophomore year, and then you were done with science unless you wanted to go to, like,
we had a show
anatomy or something.
with geoscience, learn about the like rocks in the world, and then
I did that in, like, 4th grade.
no, but it was just like a unit. Or not a unit. It was I don't
Like
know.
a class.
But then our sophomore and junior year, like you could take chemistry and biology your sophomore year if you really wanted to.
Our math was also really weird because you had to, like, you know how, like, some classes it's like you go into, like, geometry or, like, statistics. Like, we had a stats class, but our classes,
Choice though.
yeah, that was an
We had
elective.
AP.
But our math classes were, like, math 1, math 2, and math 3. And then you learn, like, everything in them.
Oh,
Yeah. But I actually liked most of my math classes. I just was really bad at math.
Yeah. Because I doubled up my freshman year. So I didn't, like, we went into freshman year. I was a freshman in a sophomore math class and then a sophomore in a junior math class. Because
I don't know
doubled
how
up.
that happened.
But I wanted to double up because I am terrible at math. And then I didn't have to do it for 2 years. Like, after my sophomore year, I was done because I'd already taken the junior math that I was in. So then I didn't have to take it junior or senior year, which was really
You
helpful.
ended up doing it, though. 'Cause you
I took business math.
Yeah.
But that's an elective. It's not required. It's just an
Oh,
elective.
interesting.
But
I
it was a
like
really helpful class. Like, and the teacher was really nice.
Yeah. He almost got a case with Hayden, though.
No, he didn't.
What'd you say to him?
Oh my god. Okay, it was this one time in this class, and we were trying to do this website.
It was so
this like
funny.
game, and it wasn't working, and we were all getting so mad. We were trying for like 20 minutes, and he was getting mad. Everyone's getting mad in the class, and the person next to me, he was helping him, and it finally started working for the kid, and so I literally was like so excited it was working because I wanted to get it over with, and I was like, do me next. And then he was like, Hayden, we shouldn't be saying that in class. But yeah.
Outside of class.
Yeah. But yeah.
that was crazy.
He was
Yeah.
a wild teacher.
He was really funny, and he's a baseball coach.
He's
He
bald.
was the cousin of the baseball coach, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we had 2 teachers who had the same last name. They're cousins.
Yeah.
Interesting. We had a lot of like married couples who both were teachers.
We had 2 English teachers who were divorced with triplets. And I had him for English. Worst English teacher I've ever had in my life.
Why don't you, like, I don't know how people work with their, like, significant other. I could never.
I also don't understand, like, I'm pretty sure some of our teachers had, like, scandals. Like, I'm pretty sure some of them...
So the Spanish teachers.
Yes, I'm pretty sure, like, some of our Spanish teachers were sleeping with other ones. Like,
Oh, probably.
there's no way.
Well, 2 of ours...
My work, it's like that.
Yeah, because 2 of our Spanish teachers, they were married, and then they divorced.
And now... Well, because the guy was doing cocaine.
Yeah.
And now he's a teacher.
Bro, he's this big-ass Spanish dude. Like, he's so funny, though.
Anyways, back to, like, college. So what, like, made you choose U of A? Because, like, U of A, like, to me, it's a very scary school. Because a lot of the girls that I see on social media, well, maybe because they're in sororities, but they're very, like, they look perfect. Or, like, they just, like, look, it looks very scary.
That's not you.
I never said that.
So,
I did.
I feel like a lot of people at U of A are from California.
Yeah,
or, like, Texas, Colorado, like, more on, like, the left side of the United States, just, like, all those states. I haven't met anyone from the East Coast, or, like...
Really?
Yeah. Like, no one really comes...
Well, I think they all go to Bama.
From there.
Yeah.
They go to, like, a lot of, like, the Texas schools, and, like... Because, like, U of A clashes with, like, the West Coast of, like, the jorts vibe and Birkenstocks, and then a lot of girls, when they were rushing... dressed in, like, country stuff.
Right.
Like how you would rush at Bama.
Yeah.
How you would rush in Texas or whatever. So it's, like, kind of clashes with, like, both
Like
of those.
the white dress, cowboy boots, cowboy hat.
Boots, like, and then some people wear heels and a long dress. Like, you can tell. Like, my roommate, originally, she's from Texas, and she would wear, like, more Southern stuff. Or, like, she would have more stuff that's Southern, and, like, me, I'd have, like, Converse and, like, that kind of stuff.
Was this the crazy one?
We'll get into that later. But so, like, did you have any other choices, like, for schools before you?
Yeah, I applied to Idaho and Colorado. I didn't even apply to any in-state schools in California. I wanted to leave California.
Yeah.
And yeah, I applied to ASU, U of A. And I didn't want to go to ASU. ASU it's like U of A, but way scarier. Like,
Really?
Yeah. Like, the sororities there and, like, the girls there,
Are they, like,
way, like, stunning. Like, models, like, yeah.
that's how I feel about SDSU. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So many people that go there.
We went there the other day.
Yeah, we went there. We went Saturday
Just for
night.
fun, yeah.
Saturday night.
Just for fun.
Oh, did
We
you
just,
guys
like,
go out?
no, we just, like, drove
No.
around and, like, looked at.
Yeah, then we went to downtown, and then we went to Coronado, and then back.
That's so far, is it not?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Well,
it's
it's
like 30 minutes.
Yeah, but, like, to go to all of it, it was, like...
Everyone's probably gone. I really want to go to, like, an SDSU, like, party. Even though I
Yeah,
don't
the
like
frats are crazy.
Yeah.
They're always
like,
getting suspended.
you can't go to a frat party unless, like, you're in a sorority or know someone. Like, even as a girl.
Yeah,
I've heard.
I'm pretty sure.
Like, they're
We know a
really
couple
strict.
people.
Mhm.
Yeah. But, so then, if you had, like, all those choices, what made you, like, decide to go to U of A and, like, really, like... What's the word? Go towards that one, I guess.
Well, the campus itself is really nice. Tucson is also close to San Diego. I can drive and fly. My flight's about, like, 50 minutes. And then driving, like, 6 hours. So it's not like if I was to go to, like, Colorado or something.
Right.
Like, I don't think I'd want to drive that distance. But it's a really cute town. Like, if you drive, like, 20 minutes out, there's, like, this really cute mall. It looks like a mall, like, that would be here. It's nice, and, like, yeah. I didn't really, and it snows in Colorado and everything. So, but, like, I feel like we can drive to so many places. Like, me and my roommates took a trip to Utah to see the Utah game because U of A was playing against Utah. And we drove up there. It was 12 hours, but it was really pretty. But, But like I feel like we can drive everywhere. Like
You went to a
we
High School
have
Musical school, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
it took you guys 12 hours?
Mhm.
Because from here it's only like 9 hours.
yeah. Yeah, it was about 12 hours and like with stops and stuff. But like we can go to Mexico, which is below us. We can go like to Utah. Like we can go to NAU to go skiing. Like I feel like there's just so much like we're like right in the middle
Of everything.
Yeah, so it's like we any direction we go, we can just like do something. Like we went to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Like we just like go random places. It's really fun.
Speaking of your roommates, like obviously it was kind of different for us because we live in an apartment instead of dorms. For us finding roommates, so like what was your like process of picking out your roommates, finding them, and because we had to use Instagram just to like do everything.
I use Instagram. I use Instagram. But like U of A will have multiple pages. I think I put myself on like 3 pages. You put a bunch of pictures of yourself, like you write a whole description, like what dorm you want to be in, like your studying habits, like and you can also do like a survey kind of to like see who matches with you. So you just answer a bunch of questions like how late do you go to sleep, or what time do you wake up, do you party, do you drink, do you smoke, all this kind of stuff. And you fill it out and it will like put you with people, and then you can put your bio and your Snapchat or whatever in there, and people will just like add you. But I used Instagram mostly. I did add a couple of people on Snapchat that I'm friends with now. But like in the beginning, Instagram was the easiest way. It's just like U of A had the pages for you. You had to pay for it, but it was only like $10, and you had to like put yourself on there and just like
then it was like different because we got to like obviously LA is a lot closer to San Diego than Arizona is. And so like we got to come up and like tour our apartments and stuff and meet each other. What was it like having to go straight into like something you didn't know and meeting new people right off the bat and having to live with them?
I love the dorms. Like I'm gonna be in an apartment next year, but like the dorms is just such an easy way to find friends. And like just like my dorm's 9 stories and there's a lot of people.
Is it co-ed, your dorm, or is it all girls?
It's co-ed, there's boys and girls. But like some of the dorms do have all girl floors and all boy floors. But like my neighbors across the hall, they're guys.
That's fun.
Yeah, they
Basic
are.
frat guys, but they're like they're nice. Like I have girls that are like directly across from us, really nice. Like we all just like go in each other's rooms. Like that's another thing. It's so like social. Like you'll go down the elevator, see someone in the lobby, or like it's just like so social and easy way to meet people.
I feel like that's what the difference is, because it's kind of hard for us to find friends here because we had
meet a lot of people.
when we first moved in, we did like a little like get together with a bunch of people we found on Instagram, and like only like a couple that we came out as like actually
one.
But and so and like we want to do another one, but it's like kind of hard because like you can't just like go across the way and be like, hey, like I'm your neighbor, like let's be friends.
I mean, that's what we low-key did with.
That's what I did in the dorm.
But they're 24 years old, so we're like
still have good times with them. But I know what you mean.
because like she has friends that are her age and stuff.
Do you have like neighbor crushes? Like, do you have like a?
No. There's
Well, it's like so good. Like I feel like
Oh, you
it would be, like,
liar.
my campus crush. Like I wish I had one of those because I never see the same person on campus twice.
I have a campus crush.
Ew.
No, I don't.
I
I'm
was
just
like,
kidding.
when you like unless you're on campus 24/7, you never see the same people.
Yeah. It was like
No.
somebody who's in my class.
the guys at U of A are very different.
Are they cute? Are they
No.
classy? Are they all 5'9" frat guys?
Even if they are cute, they're either tall and they're like semi-cute with like hundreds of bodies. Like they get with every single girl that they lay their eyes on, or they're like 5'4" with like lethal face guards.
Fair.
But like I'm taller than them. Like so it's just like, and even if he was cute and tall,
And you're short too. Like pretty like not you're average height, but like you're like
and
not the tallest.
like you just go to the frats and it's just like like just watching the guys.
They're all so short, or they're all like,
I like, even though like I wouldn't want like U of A, like I don't think I'm gonna find a husband there or like a boyfriend for like long term.
Really?
Like, yeah.
What's like the highest body count you've ever heard of someone having at U of A?
23.
Oh wow.
And they gained like most of them over summer.
Wow.
That is insane. But
Yeah. Going back to like roommates, like what was your experience with them? Like, did you?
wait, what do you live in? Like, do you share?
There's
like, is it
4 of us.
triple? Oh.
Yeah, so it's like a Jack and Jill. There's just 2. The bathroom's in the middle, and then 2.
Oh, nice.
So originally, I had met a girl on the U of A 2028 page on Instagram, and like we were DMing each other and stuff. We decided to be roommates, and then we needed to find 2 more people. So then she found these 2 other girls. Okay, so I had met my roommate originally on the 2028 page that U of A has for you, and then she found 2 other girls to be in part of our 4. And me and her got along really well. She's really nice. We still talk even though she doesn't go to U of A anymore. But she lives in Texas, so. And then 2 other roommates, I get along with them really well. She's like one of my best friends at U of A. And we're actually living together now because her roommate at the time and my roommate at the time, they're both gone now. So me and this one girl are living together now.
And why is the other girl gone, if I may ask?
So
Crazy. I've dealt with crazy roommates.
yeah, the other girl, the one that left first, I think it was just more of like she had the freedom at college, and so she just like went crazy the first like week. But yeah, she would just come home really late, wasn't like really respectful to us. She wouldn't clean, which like isn't like a big thing. Like college girls are gonna be messy, but like it'll get to the point where it's like we have to ask you to clean, or like ask you to like pick up your stuff in the shower, or like just clean the bathroom if you see something that's messy. But like she would come home drunk all the time.
What was
and
she
just like
doing though? Like every night? Well,
going out.
Don't you guys like? Can't you guys go out like literally every single night of the week? Like, isn't there always something happening? If you,
But yeah, most likely. But there was one night where she came home, like so drunk from the frat, she had to get taken home by the cops, get like escorted to her room, and like I felt bad for her because I was like, I would not want to be seen like that, like in the dorm, like I don't know.
Especially in the dorm, like everyone knows.
Yeah, like I just like felt bad because like I know what it's like to get that drunk. Like it does not feel like good, and she like came home and she was like so drunk and stuff, and then all of us were like trying to help her, and she ran into like our neighbor's room, our guy's room.
Why?
And she was just like talking to them, and then she like got on his bed, and he was like, "I'm gonna go to bed. Like, can you like leave?" So she left, and then we went to go look for her phone in his room because she said she left it, and she ended up leaving a skid mark on his bed.
That is crazy. Wait, how? Like wait, like how?
I don't even know. And
She like slid off his bed.
yeah, because they're like tall, and so she like slid off, and then like
I would be so disgusted.
Oh yeah.
and yeah, so that was like we didn't even
Out.
yeah, she moved out because all 3 of us, like, it's not that we like didn't like her, it's just she just like kept doing things to up. Like she was just doing all these things to herself. Like she would throw up in the toilet and not clean it, or like she just like would come home and bang around, or like it's like
Late at night.
yeah, it's like 3 in the morning or something. We have class in like 8 a.m. or something, and she would just come and bang around. She just didn't respect any of our time, and like So she moved out.
Mm.
But I'm glad she did, because now Kaylee's my roommate. And I love you, Kaylee.
We have the same name, or our roommates have the same name.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
Kaylee.
Well, I'm saying, like, I didn't know that. How would I know what
well, because she just said it.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Just, it's already been a semester, and so much has happened. Like,
Yeah.
there's fire alarms that go off in my dorm at like 3 a.m. Everyone has to leave the dorm and like go stand outside.
Oh, I hate that.
But yeah.
I used to have it at my old apartment building. Like, the fire alarm would go off every morning at like 3, 4, 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And they would keep, like, they would turn off, and then they would go off again like 30 minutes later. With no one evacuated. Like, no one left.
Yeah. Ours here go off, and we have like 4 that are like go like this, or like boom, boom, boom.
Those aren't fire alarms.
Smoke alarms.
Yeah.
And they're so loud, it's so obnoxious.
And they'll all go off if someone else is going off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it like, we have to open all the windows and turn on that if we're like cooking something.
Well, we have no windows in this apartment.
Or the sliding doors. Yeah. But yeah.